Today is Friday, the 6th of November 2020. History is being made. The votes are being counted between the most two contentious candidates in the history of the politics of this world of our century. Who gets to be elected will affect you and me. Whether we know it, we believe it, or we like it. Decisions that come from the person who will be elected in the most impactful, powerful, influential nation today in this world will affect how you and me live our lives, will impact to some extent the quality of our lives. So while this may not be a vote happening in our country, it still is a vote that affects us. And so we will see what the final outcome will be, even though right now there are very clear signs visible where the direction is going. But as far as and as long as the final votes haven't been counted, we cannot safely predict with absolute certainty that, hey, this is the clear winner. So let's hold our breath, let's hold our calm, our peace, and in a very quiet, gentle spirit, let us pray and hope for peace to prevail, for calm, but most importantly, for good, for justice, for the force that will have a positive impact for the good of mankind. Because like I said, the country right now that is making history has an impact on my life and yours, whether we choose to admit it or not. And so my prayer is that may God's will be done, really, so that good triumphs and evil is trumped. This is it. Good triumphs and evil is trumped, so that mankind, in close cooperation and collaboration, in open dialogue, in good faith, will work together to build a better, prosperous, and just world where every single person, regardless of where he or she is from, will have a share, a good share of the prosperity and wealth of our very rich planet, our very rich world, So for me, this is my prayer. I wanted to take a picture, and I think I will seal today's history by doing something that I've been struggling to do, which is to go out and run. Ideally on Sunday, the 8th of November, I will be part of a team run, a run with my organization. I'm still not yet decided what that will be, but obviously the run I'm talking about is the 20-kilometer Geneva Airport 2020 run. This time it's going to be virtual. It's going to be slightly different. And even though there will be in-person runs, but they will be in small groups, so that the preventive measures like social distancing, wearing masks, and washing the hands and all that, keeping a safe distance from other people will be respected. But it will still be an in-person run, and I plan to be there. But looking at things, I'm not going to be able to do the 20 kilometers I registered for. I may reduce it to 10. but it will all depend on today. So I think today I'm going to go out for a run, and just to flex my legs and my muscles and to see how I feel, and then when I come back I'll make a decision. Should I do 5 or should I do 10? And so I'll change my registration. I'll edit it and change it from 20 kilometers to something doable, reasonable, but since the race will be from the 1st, so it has actually started from the 1st to the 22nd, this will be my first attempt. I will go out again and try and do 10, and afterwards I'll see whether I can do the 20, and then in the end I'll make a decision which one to keep. Is it the 5 kilometers or the 10, or the 20? Oh my god, I dropped my phone, and so it still looks as if it's working, but I think I really have to be careful, and maybe I should how do you call it, I should use the grip, to avoid this happening again. So this is the situation. I'll go back and work, and then I'll go out for a run because the weather is so beautiful. It has changed. I think this is a message from the heavens, from the universe, that it is going to be well, that things are changing, and that we should look for at a brighter, warmer, sunnier future for all of us, where none of us will be left behind. So enough talk. I need to go back. But anyway, I must confess that I do see that these blemishes are healing, and so it's only getting better and better. I don't know whether I told you, but I have started using shea butter that I bought from Ghana, in West Africa, when I was there in February. I've started using it for my skin and for my face. I do continue to use my face cream, which is Clinique. I use the serum from Clinique, and I use the day cream. But in addition to that, or the day lotion, in addition to that, I add a little bit of shea butter, and I think it is helping my face to look less dry, more supple, and and I see it's also working to eliminate the blemishes. I also use it for my legs. I still continue to use my normal, usual body lotion, which is Dove. I really keep things simple because I've come to realize that it's the simple things really in life that make the difference, and all these expensive creams, really the added value is very little, and it's not worth all that extra money that you pay for. But having said that, I think everybody has to choose what is good for them. But for me, I think sticking to the basics, going back to the basics, being very simple, whether it's your facial care, face care. So anyway, I will end here, and I'll see you in a bit soon. I'm recording this with my Samsung Galaxy S10, and it's shooting in 4K. So see you in a bit. Take care, because really the future is bright. It is. So like I was saying, it's happening over a span of 22 days, from 1st to 22nd of November, where you can take part in this 20-kilometer Geneva airport marathon. It's 20 kilometers, and you just sign up, go to the website. I will leave the link below, and then you can also participate, and then we can connect through our common commitment to keep healthy and fit. So I'll see you in a bit. I don't want this to be too long because the sun is going down, and so I'll see you when I get back. Take care. If I can take shots in between my run, I will. Otherwise, I'll see you when I get back. Until then, do take care. Bye. So, this is the last lap of my run. So, I wanted to record it. So, at least there is proof, evidence that I'm making history. I'm making history. Oh my God. Yes, as you can see, I live in a nice, quaint village away from the noise, the hustle bustle of the big cities. I won't even consider Geneva a big city, but it is a cosmopolitan city. And so here I am, the very last lap. The goal was to do 5 kilometers, but I see I've already done 8, so I have exceeded over and above my fixed objective goal. That was 5 kilometers. So I'm gonna put this off and I'm going to do the last 50 meters with a very quick sprint. So see you when I'm indoors. Oh my God. So this is proof that I have just come back from my run. The objective was to run 5 kilometers as a starter because it's been a while since I went running outside. I've been so super busy, and so before I know it, every day it's pitch dark, and then I don't feel like going out running when it's dark. But today I wanted to be part of history because history is being made. Today is Friday the 6th of November, and like you all know, this one big historical presidential election is an election that we all feel all over the world. You know, whether we're affiliated in some way with or to the country in question, the decisions that will come out of this historic vote will have long-term implications on all of us. It will affect our environment, it will affect the air that we breathe, it will affect the quality of the air that we breathe, it will affect the quality of our lives, it will affect us in every single way. So while it may not be of direct concern to us, it is. And so I decided to celebrate today, or to mark today, because there is no celebration until all votes are counted, right? And since the votes are still being counted, we can't talk of a celebration or a defeat. So I wanted to be part of the history, so I decided to do my own history, make my own history. And my history was to do what I couldn't, or to do what I thought I couldn't do, or to do what I can't. So like Nike, I just donned on my running clothes. I slipped into my running shoes, and I decided to go for it. And so I decided to start small because it's been a while. I wanted to go easy on my knees, and so I started with 5 kilometers, right? But hey, I did 8 kilometers and 8.45 kilometers. And much as we love technology and everything, it's not always accurate or precise, or it doesn't always do what we want. And so I wanted to record this. I wanted to take a screenshot of it, so to prove that, hey, this is what I did. And I guess I was too fast in responding to the prompt, and it meant that I did not save it. So can you imagine? I did 8 kilometers, 0.49, and I don't have a record of it. So while I'm so enthusiastic about technology and artificial intelligence and all the promises that the new technologies hail, tout and shout at us, the truth of the matter is technology is not perfect. There are errors, there are mistakes, And so we do need the human intelligence, we do need the human eye, we do need man to work with technology to create a better world, right? So anyway, I'm beginning to rumble and rumble and rumble, but I wanted to record today because today is historical. It is an historical moment in the history of humanity, in the history of the world, and so I wanted to add my voice to history by doing something unusual, historical. So yes, I went out to run. Yes, I'm so proud of myself. And lessons learned from this run. At the end, I was beginning to feel a little bit wobbly in one of my knees. So I think the lessons to take away from this is, if I can just dedicate like some 5 minutes before running to slowly warm up my knees. I know I keep saying this over and over again, and when it comes times to run, I just shoot out of the door, because I want to get it over and done with. But I think it's better if I dedicate that extra 5 minutes to warm my knees with stretching exercises to prepare my knees gently for the hard impact of the running on the road. So yes, so it does mean that because I was able to relatively comfortably do the 8 kilometers, I think it means that I could do the 10. So between now and tomorrow, I'll see how I fare, I'll see how I feel, I'll see how my muscles are, what my muscles tell me. And if there is no pain or no real concern, I think I will hit the ground running and participate in the 20-kilometer Geneva Airport 2.0 run. It's a virtual run, even though it's in person. This year it's going to be done differently. We're not going to have crowds and crowds, big crowds of people like we usually do, and the run all concentrated on a single day. We are going to disperse the run throughout the month of November, like from 1st November to 22nd. And since it's an online event, you can register anywhere in the world. I'll put the link below in my description box so that you can, in the description box, so you can subscribe, you can register for the run, and you can run in your own time, at your own pace, anywhere in the world. And it would mean that you can register for 1 kilometer run, for 5, for 10, and for 20. Ideally, my goal would be to do the 20 kilometers because that's what I usually do. But since I haven't been running for a while because of the COVID situation, so the thing will be, I don't think it will be wise for me to just kick off my running season, late season, with a 20-kilometer race. So maybe I will start off with 10 kilometers, because since I was able to do 8.5, it means I could easily do 10. So I'll start off with 10, and then I will see whether I can do another 10 before the end of the run on the 22nd of November. So join me in the run. Let's keep fit. Let's stay committed to our goal of being fit, being healthy, which ultimately leads to our happiness, because we know that, at least for me, my health is my most precious investment, because with good health, there is nothing that I cannot achieve if I put my mind to it, you see. So, and I really, really will urge all people, but especially my fellow women, really. We are living in amazing times, really amazing times. But it all depends on how we make use of our time today. While I am all for going out to enjoy yourself and to have fun, because life is short, but at the same time to plan for the tomorrow, even though tomorrow is not guaranteed. And my advice is to invest your time really in learning. If you are not sure what it is that you want to invest your time in learning, start with artificial intelligence, because honestly, for me, I think it will impact
all of our lives in a very, 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 very big way, very bigly, really. It will impact our lives in a very big way, and all jobs will be affected, but the most jobs that will be affected will be repetitive, mundane, administrative work, and that area of work most often than not are held by women. That area of work most often than not is held by women. So if they're going to be losers in the next big fourth industrial revolution, for me it will be women. It will be women unless they reposition themselves today, unless they take time to upskill today, and so that they can better position themselves for tomorrow to be in a better position to enjoy the wealth that will be created with artificial intelligence. So on this note, I will end my vlog, and I'll see you maybe in my next run, which hopefully may be this Sunday. And if not, if I don't feel my knees are strong enough to support another run, then whenever I am apt or ready for my next one, I'll bring you along with me. But as I said, today is historical. I had to do something historical as well. I had to mark today with something great, because I think today all of our lives will be impacted. History is making a very big statement, and I'm so blessed that I'm part of the statement. So anyway, I will end my vlog right now, and I'll see you in my next vlog sometime, hopefully soon. Until then, do take care. God bless you. Bye.